It's a wonderful piece. It's one of my favourites. Originally improvised at the piano, I believe. His wife heard him playing this tune and asked him what it was, and this turned into the ENIGMA variations, a set of variations describing characters of his friends, or describing the love he has for his friends, the emotion he feels for his friends who have disappeared off to distant lands, friends who wanted a particular situation annotated, like a chap whose dog fell into the river and swam out and barked. Some of them are comedy, some of them are pure romance. It's a wonderful piece of music.
Why is it called ENIGMA variation?
I don't think anyone's really going to know what the enigma is, or even if there is one. Elgar hinted at there being a hidden tune. It never really appears. It never appears. It's hinted at on occasion. Nobody's ever going to spot it, I don't think. But it is there. It's a dark theme, is what Elgar called it. My view on it is that it could well be Luther's beautiful hymn, Ein feste Burg, a mighty fortress is our God. I haven't done the research, but someone has discovered that you can have the tune going backwards over the top of Nimrod. And that alone is a relatively Elgar thing to do, because he liked his coding, so he would never do anything unsubtle. He would just place little bits here and there. The opening of the whole piece reminds me very much of the Agnus Dei from the B minor Mass, J.S. Bach. And I think that's a clue. I think that's a clue as to where Elgar's mind is, because Bach set Ein feste Burg as a cantata. He harmonised it as a chorale, and he utilised it quite a lot.
Tell us a bit about the Mendelssohn Symphony.
The Mendelssohn Symphony, Reformation Symphony, also based on Lutheran religion. Luther himself was a flautist, and there's a lot for flute solo, particularly at the start of the last movement, which is again variations upon Ein feste Burg. So there's a real link to Bach. Also Mendelssohn, of course, rediscovered Bach, and the whole thing is sort of about the style of the Church, the Reformation, all the problems it was having, or even describing the liturgy. The second movement is just a description of what is going on in the liturgy. The third movement is a recitative, very much like Bach. There's some real sort of Bach Handel style writing in there. And the first movement is sort of Sturm und Drang, based on the Dresden Amen, which sort of appears every now and then to save the church from the incessant knocking of the door, which is what's going on. All these bang, 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 bang. There's the door being knocked by nasty people.